Good day, everybody out there in YouTube land. How's everybody going today? I watched the first preseason game between the Edmonton Eskimos and the Calgary Stampeders in McMahon Stadium. Actually, there was quite a few fans out before the delay of the rain and the thunder. It was a pretty good game. I'm really glad that they broadcasted or streamed it on cbc.ca. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Better than trying to listen to it on the radio. And just brought it up on my smart TV, and you can play it right over into your television. But it's actually not too bad a game for all the new guys in there playing. They even had our old St. John's or Edmonton St. John's that came from here. He was playing right tackle. Quite surprised at that. Their starting offensive line, they actually looked pretty good against Calgary's defense. But Calgary, again, is going to be pretty tough. They got that Kadeem Carey running back. He's healthy again this year, so yeah, they'll be in contention. He's a hell of a running back. Mayer, pretty decent quarterback. Didn't really think much of that Stevens when he came in. Most of the time he just couldn't find anybody and ended up running, you know. But as far as Edmonton, I really like that Doji or whatever his name is. Came in second for Edmonton. He was a really talented guy. I thought he played really well. Fit some balls in some tight positions, and looked pretty good. A couple bad turnovers there and penalties that cost Edmonton. Otherwise, I think they would have won that game. A couple pass interference penalty in that when the guy lost the punt and fumbled it. And when they replayed that, it didn't really look to me he had fumbled it, but they called it a fumble and recovery. It looked like he'd already been down, but that's the refs. Yeah, it was interesting listening to the Calgary play-by-play guys. You know, had some interesting views. And it's nice to hear different announcers during the game. I don't know who the color guy was, but he was an ex-CFL player, that's for sure. He knew all the patterns and the names of the plays and everything, which made it much more interesting. But as far as those two, didn't look too bad teams, Edmonton and Calgary. Looks like Jonesy's got his team pumping on all cylinders. It looked pretty good. That's going to be exciting when we go and play the BC Lions here. I'll probably go to camp tomorrow, and well, tomorrow was Thursday. Now I went today, Wednesday. I got a little report here after about what happened today. Wasn't many fans out there, that's for sure. You had to be a real diehard to be out there. It wasn't a very nice day. But anyway, stay tuned here. I'll put some pictures up of a little bit of what happened at camp today, and
Coach Dickerson had him running through all the drills, right through all the heavy rain at times. You got to practice in this stuff because You're going to run into this kind of inclement weather during the season, that's for sure. These boys must be getting awful tired of pushing each other around wearing the same jerseys. I'm sure they can't wait to play BC and push some orange jerseys around. In the preseason games, that's where you're going to really tell who's going to be making the team and who's not going to be making the team. They'll be playing a lot of the backups for the first game, and the second game I'm sure they'll be playing a lot more of the starters. Here at the end, you'll see somebody gets doused every time. End of the practice, and it was Mikey Tate's turn this time.
Well, another day at camp here. Rainy day. Played through it all. It's week 2, day 3 training camp. It was a blustery day, but they were running their drills right through the rain. And there was another padded practice. That's 3 padded practices in a row there. And they seem to be pretty fired up for a lot of the drills and everything. A lot more enthusiasm amongst the group. Still got quite a few out here again, like normal, after practice. Dickinson's talking to Reynolds over there. Maybe they've got some plans happening. They got all of them there. O'Day is over there. I guess they don't really have to make cuts at certain times. They can go right to the just before the season starts and make all their final cuts. But there was no Harris out here today. I guess he's off to the States for his wife having a baby. And what else happened? Oh, my man Sean Baines Patterson threw a beautiful long bomb, and it was right, couldn't have been thrown any better, and old Sean let it go right through his hands. There was a few of those football type slip wet ball plays. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good practice. There was a lot more enthusiasm. I'll put on a few more pictures. I got a few more pictures today, and we'll try to get out here tomorrow. I think Friday it's just a walkthrough, so I won't be out here. They just do a walkthrough for the preseason game. Anyway, till next time, go Riders go.